Sonic X Shadow Generations is 5 weeks away. With its release coming soon, now felt like a good time to do a hype check on the game because I've just been soaking up how enjoyable it's been to discuss Sonic X Shadow Generations. When it first leaked that there would be a Sonic Generations remaster with added Shadow content, even though I was excited, the initial reception overall was pretty mixed. But since the announcement trailer in January, it has fully turned that mixed reception to being overwhelmingly positive. Every time a new trailer has dropped, new information has come out, heck, just an image or key art has gotten people excited. They even listened to the community and let us have the Japanese cover art as a reversible cover. The footage we're getting of Shadow Gen's levels looks like some of the best 3D level design we've ever seen from Sonic Team. First-hand demo impressions have been great, shutting down the absurd looks like Force's allegations immediately. Getting to see how people play the game, take different routes, and appreciate the menus and UI design. It's a night and day difference between the marketing for this game and Sonic Frontiers. Frontiers had a constant uphill battle after the IGN gameplay reveal, but Shadow Gens has never had a moment like that. As well as constantly surprising with collector's editions, the Dark Beginnings animated shorts, which we should be getting very soon, and the slow reveal that Shadow Generations is not just an expansion to the great stuff that Generations already offered, but a new Shadow game in its own right after almost 2 decades since his solo game. Yeah, Shadow the Hedgehog 2005 will be 2 decades old next year. Yes, it hurts me too. I mean, the key art they posted a few days ago, like, can we just talk about how this is one of the coolest images they've ever made? The shadows of Shadow with wings and classic Sonic in the silhouettes, Sonic's half of the screen being Speed Highway and Shadow's being Radical Highway, the coolest render of the Time Eater ever, and then this wild, twisted look at the new final boss form of Doom. Cannot put into words the joy I feel seeing an image like this exist officially for a Sonic and Shadow game, something I've dreamed of my whole life. And it gets to be in this package alongside Sonic Gens, an already great game that now has the opportunity to improve more. With them talking about reworked cutscenes and potentially rewriting dialogue for base game to now have more cohesion with the Shadow Gen story, no wonder everyone has such high hopes going into this game. Sonic Team gets to take one of their best games and make it better. Seeing the community overall go into a Sonic game with renewed optimism is something I can't recall seeing to this degree since Mania. And to see that love for a modern celebration game, as well as the resurgence of my boy Shadow throughout this year, makes my soul happy. This game has the potential to be the highest selling Sonic game. It's not full price, $50 is perfect. It's releasing before both the Thanksgiving and Christmas end of the year holiday windows. It'll get further price cuts there. And once we hit the endgame marketing and release for Sonic Movie 3, that brand synergy is going to skyrocket the game further. This game has almost every star aligned to make history for the franchise as well as reset the quality standard. My hype and hope at an upcoming Sonic release has never been this high. I did a good job at keeping my expectations in check with Frontiers and got to be pleasantly surprised by the things I ended up loving with it. I'm going into Sonic X Shadow Gens expecting it to be around a 9 out of 10 game, and I think it will honestly meet that, if not surpass that for me. It's checking off the boxes for everything I've wanted a Sonic and Shadow game to be, and we still have weeks remaining to learn more before we all get to jump in. Tokyo Game Show is at the end of this month, where we'll definitely get a new trailer and gameplay updates, but I think we're going to get the first episode drop for Dark Beginnings too. My true request I would love to see most at TGS would be episode 1 of Dark Beginnings and a small gameplay slice of the White Space Open Zone. But let me know, what has you most excited for Sonic X Shadow Generations, and what would you like to see from the game at Tokyo Game Show in a few weeks? Love y'all. Have a blessed one.